Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This Shabbos is a very special Shabbos which blesses the upcoming week of Yud Shvat, the day in which the Rebbe assumed his leadership and became the leader of the Chabad movement, and the opening of his discourse of Basi Lagani Achosi Kalos, come into this world, come into my garden, come into this world to make this world a better and dwelling place for Hashem, to create a dwelling place for Hashem. And it's a powerful message for all of us to make this world a better place, a garden. It's a garden. All we have to do is bring out the flowers. And now there's a famous saying that says that in order for the flowers to come out, I had to go through the dirt. And it's very much connected to this week's Parsha. Parsha's Bo opens up, Bo el Paro, ki anich bati slave Paro, which God tells Moshe, come to Paro. You should come to Paro. Really, it should say, Lich le Paro. You should go to Paro. Why come to Paro? And the answer, the Zohar explains that Moshe was very afraid. And he was very afraid, so therefore God says, come to Paro, I'm going to come with you. But right after that, he says, Ki anich badi slave Paro, because I have hardened the heart of Paro. What's the connection between, come to Paro because I have hardened the heart of Paro? Like, what is the connection of that's the reason why you should go to Paro? And the answer, the Rabbi explains, is that Moshe was very afraid. And what was he afraid of? He was afraid of rejection. He knew that Paro was going to say no. And so God is telling him, go to Paro. Go to Paro and tell him, let my people go. He knows they're going to say no. So he says, what are you making me going through this process of going to Paro? And then I'm going to get rejected. And then he's going to start doing new types of negative behaviors towards the Jewish people. Like last time, we started adding that until now they were prepared bricks, and now they have to prepare their own bricks. He says, well, I'm not going. So God tells him, you should go to Paro. You should go to Paro. You should come to Paro. Come with me, because I hardened his heart. Meaning, you think that Moses, you think that Paro's is legitimately wants to say no. You have nothing to be afraid of. If you ask him, he's going to say yes. The only reason why he's saying no is because I hardened his heart in order that I can show my miracles, and in order I can show the signs and the miracles that I'm going to bring onto the Jewish people. And so it teaches something very powerful. A lot of times in our lives, we're afraid. We're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of doing something because it may not work out. And a lot of times, the reason why those things work out is not because the actual thing is too difficult or because the person's going to say no. It's our own doing. It's God's own doing that's blocking it. And the only reason why God's own doing is blocking it is in order to make the challenge greater, in order that I can show my great miracles. This is the message in the beginning about a flower. A beautiful flower, a beautiful rose only comes out of the dirt, out of the mud. You has to plant it in seeds, but then it sits in mud. The only way it can come out and build a beautiful flower is if it goes through the mud. Moses only way that he was able to bring the Jewish people out of Egypt, not just out of Egypt, but with great miracles and with splitting of a sea and with plagues and with great wealth, was going through the process of facing his fears. And so in our own life, when we face our own fears and we go through that challenge, knowing sometimes that we're afraid for the reasons that we create for ourselves, but ultimately God gives us fear and challenge in order that we can bring the flower out of the dirt. And so this Shabbos, which we bless the upcoming week, in which the Rebbe opened up his original discourse about come into my garden, my bride, about building a garden. Let's remember this in order to make this world a better place. And sometimes it looks like there's a lot of mud and a lot of dirt out there, but really it's for us to water and to bring out the potential, the beautiful flowers that God gave us the potential to bring out. Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and see you tonight, 6 o'clock, tomorrow morning, 10:15.